Hey you guys, what's up? It's your girl MsKisha, and this is my lovely wife. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. First, want to start out by saying happy holidays to everyone. Thank you all for sticking around, watching the videos, the content that I or we put out. Let's make 2023 a better year. So I think a few vlogs back we said we were gonna do a video on how we met. So grab y'all a glass of wine, and sit back and enjoy the commentary because I'm sure there are gonna be some laughs. Okay, so if you want to start off, babe.
Okay. No, you got it. You got it.
Babe wants me to start off. So, let's see. Picture it. Sicily. No, I'm just playing.
No, not Sicily.
I'm just playing. So, Bae and I met
in a box.
And a lot of people be like, box? So it was June, July 2019. Excuse all the background noise because I'm sure my phone didn't pick up cars passing. But we met in a box after I had been divorced for about a year or so. And I just decided to meet people, not necessarily to date or anything like that, just to necessarily just meet people to get out of the house because all I did was work, and go home. That's it. But I installed this app. I installed several apps actually on my phone and didn't know how to use none of them really. I was just seeing how to use it.
Yeah.
And one night,
you want to tell them what app this was?
I will. It was Bigo.
Good old Bigo.
And this particular night after work, I got off and went home and put my bonnet on, like I normally do. Put on my pajamas, take a shower, put on my pajamas, and put on my bonnet.
Mm-hmm. And
I just happened to be tapping around just to figure the app out because I never used it. And I went through a couple of people's boxes just to see what they was talking about. Then I landed on her box. And she had I think it was a multi box where you could click.
Yeah, it was a multi box.
Cause you could do 7 people, 6 or 7 people.
I think it's 6 people, 7 really, because
so 6 other people.
I think I only had 4 open at the time. So.
And I was in there, but I didn't get in the box though, not the first time.
No,
remember?
You didn't get in the box the first time. I tapped on your name. I tapped on her name, and it said MsKisha. So, of course, when you tap on the name, you get to see the profile pic. And of course, I saw the profile pic. And lo and behold, this is what I got.
She was infatuated, y'all. Let me tell y'all. So infatuated that she saved my profile picture to her phone.
I'm not a stalker, y'all. I'm not a stalker. I swear I'm not a stalker.
But now, hold on. All seriousness, though. She had a situation.
I did.
Going on at the time. She wasn't in a relationship.
I was in a common law marriage for 13 years.
Yeah.
2 of those last 13 years gave me hell. So, we're just gonna leave it at that.
So.
And I was still in the house with the situation. So, that's that. We chatted it up, chopped it up in the box. Mind you, I met her with a bonnet on.
Yeah, I had was my bonnet red or
know,
yellow?
I don't know if it was red or yellow or blue, green, whatever.
I can't remember, but it was one of the, y'all know, a big bonnet, nevertheless.
It wasn't that big.
It wasn't like my black one. It wasn't small like that. It was my big one.
It wasn't that big. It was fair.
Me and Nikki had the same bonnet. It had a wide band, and it was a bigger bonnet.
I mean, nonetheless, I got to see the real you.
Yeah.
Versus.
Basically, she's saying I didn't catfish her. So let me tell y'all. So, during June, July, her birthday is in August. So, mind you, like I said, I always worked and went home. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
So, during the time, like, of me getting off and going home every night, she was always on. And then, like, on Fridays or Saturdays, she would be on Bigo.
Doing 12-hour lives.
Yeah. So, we would, like, really just chop it up in a box.
In a box.
As long as she was on there, and not just, it wasn't just us, it was other people in the chat, and, they can actually type. It's kind of like I can't say, like how you go live now on other social media platforms and people are chatting at the bottom, and then you can have people in the boxes.
Right.
So when I first got in there, I was one of the people chatting in the boxes versus getting in the box.
Yeah, she was at the bottom of the screen.
Talking to her.
Not getting in the box.
She kept telling me to get in the box.
Get in the box.
Get in the box. Because she wanted to see me.
Because you wouldn't get in the box. Why wouldn't you get in the box?
Because I knew I had my bonnet on. I knew I was chilling. And I didn't, I just didn't want you to see me in my bonnet.
But later on down the line, you got in the box.
Yes, I did.
Put your bonnet on.
Get out, girls. And... let me see. I think this was like July, the end of July, because her birthday is August the 11th. So around the end of July, one of her co-workers, Miss Sharon.
We ain't gonna say names, but Yeah, one of my co-workers was having a birthday party. Her birthday is like 2 days after mine or some shit like that. And I got invited to go to the party. I went to the party.
Wait, hold on. Let's back up.
I'm gonna back up.
Okay. Because, baby, we gonna tell it. We gotta tell it all.
So I got invited to the birthday party. Meanwhile, we was chopping it up beforehand. And I invited her to my co-worker's birthday party. But emphasis on I, went to the birthday party. And I did not let her know I was going to the birthday party because I ghosted her. She's never gonna let me live that down, y'all.
I'm not.
She's never gonna let me live that shit down.
But tell them the reason why you ghosted me.
I ghosted her because I caught feelings for her. I caught feelings.
I'll drink to that. Keep going.
I caught feelings for her because you be around people, you chop it up and you having conversations. So I'll back up a little further. During the last 2 years of my last relationship, it was none of that. We didn't conversate, we wasn't doing nothing. Just bitching, fussing, fighting, arguing, no communication whatsoever. So, when you get that down the line, you kind of get scared. So that's what I got. I got scared. Put it like that.
But mind y'all,
yes, I had feelings for her, but...
No, I was genuinely just trying to be a friend because I had got divorced and I had some situationships in the midst and I wasn't looking for anything serious. You know what I'm saying? So,
that's what you said.
Yeah, that's what I said. But after her ghosting me...
I ghosted her for like a week. She keep hollering about a month.
I think it was a month, or maybe it felt like a month, but she ghosted me nonetheless.
It was a week. A week and probably some days. It wasn't even a whole month. Because soon, like, right after I came from the party and went back to work, and now, no bullshit, y'all. I deleted phone numbers. I deleted text messages. I just on straight block mode.
As if I've done something.
No, she didn't do nothing. It was me. I told you this. It was me.
Mm-hmm.
It was all me.
So nevertheless,
it was all me.
I, of course, in the midst of not knowing that I was blocked, I was sending messages just checking on her because
I was going back and forth to the doctor by this time. So
me being the friend that I am, I'm going to check on you. You know what I'm saying? Even though you are new in my life, I'm still checking on you because, you know, that's just me. Mm-hmm. But when I didn't get a response, I was just like, okay, I just went back to my norm. And
was your feelings hurt?
No, my feelings wasn't, honestly, my feelings wasn't hurt. I was just like, okay, I just hope you're okay. Because you was going back and forth to the doctor so much.
So your feelings were hurt?
No, my feelings was not hurt.
What was you feeling?
Nothing. Like, I was just thinking like, well, what the hell did I do? Or what did I, you know, it's like when you get to question yourself, the person that I am, I question myself a lot because I'm just like, okay, did I say something? Did I do something? You know, and we still have not had, at this point, hadn't met or seen each other in face to face, right?
Right.
So, one day I was at work. I get a message on Bigo, Instagram.
I messaged her on Instagram, gave her a long ass paragraph, asking her to forgive me, and for her phone number back. Cause like I said, I deleted everything. I deleted everything.
Any form of communication, but she didn't forget that Instagram though. Did you not block me on Instagram?
No, I didn't block you on Instagram. I blocked you on Bigo. But you gotta remember, we was mostly talking on Bigo
and Facebook Messenger.
No, not at that time. We was just only on Bigo, and then we moved to Instagram
and text messages.
So I blocked you on pretty much out of my phone, deleted messages.
So
I was scared. What you want me to do? Those were my feelings. I was scared
because I was being just a genuine person trying to be a genuine friend, but because she's been so
I'm a loner, so
burned and
I'm a loner.
These people are really cutting this grass,
and they're like
right here outside the window.
Yes, they are.
So excuse the noise as much as y'all can.
So like I said, I'm a loner. I don't trust nobody. Nobody. Like after that whole little situation, I don't trust nobody. So of course, you know, we being a good, genuine friend. I don't know what that shit is. I don't know what that shit feel like. I don't know what having a real conversation means.
But we've been chopping
outside
it up.
of another woman at that.
But we have been chopping it up for.
I get it, but you gotta realize, like, I'm a loner. Like, I'm not used to conversation. I'm not used to
realness.
I'm not used to like real, genuine ass fucking friendships. So you gotta.
I understood, but you know.
I mean, even though it took me a week to kind of.
It took for her to gather herself and realize, you know, I wasn't out to hurt her or harm her or take anything from her, any of the sort. You know what I'm saying?
But you gotta realize too, that comes along with somebody having trust issues. Like,
I get that. I get it.
You know what I mean? And I said that, you know, in the beginning, instead of just running, then it would have been a different story.
Communication.
I'm not used to that shit. So what you want me to do?
Well, I'm sorry. Effective communication.
Either or communication, effective, whatever the case may be. Smoke signals, whatever. It's still communication. I wasn't used to that shit. I don't talk to people on a regular basis. Bigo was just an outlet.
For her to have something to do.
Something to do or to even find. You gotta realize I was in a group too.
Oh yeah, you was in a group of people.
I was in a group of people. So I was in, again, a group with a bunch of other females. That
I didn't know. I don't even know none of these people.
You know, I'm still cool with, you know, some of them, they on my other pages. But, you know, just chopping it up with somebody just on GP, nah. You get on Bigo, you get off. That's it, that's all.
So, let's not fast forward. I don't want to fast forward and miss nothing. So, after the message came to my Instagram inbox, mind you, I'm at work. And, of course, we're not supposed to have our phone and, you know, and be on our phone. So, I just politely messaged her and told her I'm at work. And I'll respond accordingly when I get off.
Right.
So, what time I got off? I think I got off like 9:30, 10 o'clock.
Yeah, somewhere up in there.
So, but it take me 8 minutes from my job to get home at that time where I was living. So I got home, got myself together, and I think I inboxed you back.
You inboxed me back.
Or did I text you?
You. I think it was on Instagram because I asked for your phone number back. I didn't have none of that. I couldn't. Right. It wasn't a text. It was through Instagram.
Right. So I did respond back to her accordingly. Later. But it was by the time I got off and got home and it was after midnight by the time I did, respond back. But nevertheless, I responded back, and I asked all of the pertinent questions as to, first and foremost, I asked was she okay? Because like I said, she had been going back and forth to the doctor. Still, me being a genuine person, checking up, asking if she all right, So, what, about a week or so later, she was going out. She was going to this little hole in the wall. And I took off. No, I took off for the party.
For the party.
But then when she was going out, I was off that night.
You was off that night, and I said, let's meet up. I didn't realize that you was literally like around
the corner. Literally around the corner.
Literally around the corner from where we
lived. Where you and your situation lived.
Yeah. Yes, me and the ex lived, and you was literally across the railroad tracks.
Yeah. So,
that's that.
Of course, me being me, if you tell me you're going to be there at 9:30, 10 o'clock, I'm going to be there by 10, 15 minutes ahead.
30.
On a good day. So, I got there and I parked, and of course, I'm primping, making sure I'm good. I'm looking good, but I was making sure I smell good because, I smoke. So, therefore, I was just like, well, let me just, I'm going to just sit here and I'm going to let her know I'm here.
And I didn't have a car at the time, so I'm walking down the street. Literally, the hole in the wall is like literally 3 minutes down the street. 5 minutes walking. So I walk, I get there.
Now, mind you, hold on, y'all. The outfit I had on,
banging. No,
I didn't take a full body picture that night, but I'm gonna find the picture that we took that night. But it wasn't a whole outfit. It was just a top. Basically, it was just like a sheer top, and I had a camisole under it, and they really like right outside this window.
Y'all like it. They late cutting the grass. Wait.
This is annoying. It's really annoying.
It is. You want to pause?
No, I don't want to pause.
You want to pause?
I'll just edit it and y'all just pretend y'all don't hear the weed eaters and the lawnmowers.
But nonetheless, this outfit.
Yeah, I had on like a sheer high-low shirt and a camisole under it with some white jeans.
All I remember is the jeans.
But I also had some wedges that I was gonna wear, but I wound up not wearing them because I was just like, yeah, it was a hole in the wall, so I just wanted to be comfortable yet cute, a little sexy. So when she finally made it to the hole in the wall, I'm still sitting in the car, and she asked me, well, where are you? And I told her I was where I was parked, and she came over to the car.
I got in the truck.
Yeah, and I think she was nervous.
I was nervous as fuck, y'all. Like, mind you, I got a whole situation back at the crib.
Around the corner, 5 minutes away.
We not doing shit. We ain't intimate. We ain't talking. We ain't doing nothing. But I'm still in the house. You know what I'm saying? So that's me. I whatever. If it's over, it's over. But this is me going to go step out. I'm finally stepping out.
And doing something.
And doing something for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it was, I was nervous. I was nervous as fuck. But
she had her bottle because it was a BYOB.
I had my bottle.
I didn't have a bottle.
No, we ended up buying margaritas. Because they was like $3 or $1 or something like that.
$2, I think.
$2, yeah. Whatever the case may be.
But no, wait. I did have a bottle. I had a bottle of UV or something. Remember I had my own bottle?
I don't remember you bringing a bottle. I remember me buying you drink margarita or two.
But I'm gonna have to go back in my Snapchat and see because I could have sworn I had my own bottle too.
I don't know. I remember. I know I had my bottle and I saw white jeans. I saw a beautiful face. That's it. You know, and then we sat in the truck for about, 5-10 minutes?
Yeah.
Watching her still get ready.
But I was ready. I was just, of course, us women, when we go out, we want to make sure that we together. No matter, you know what I'm saying? No matter how much time we done spent in the mirror at home. When you get in the car and you get to where you go, you want to look in the mirror. Make sure, everything.
I get it, because I made sure I was,
together.
It is what it is.
I don't even remember if did we hug?
We did not hug at all. We didn't hug. We didn't do nothing. We just I got in the truck. I was watching her get ready, and we finally got out the club.
Yeah.
And I paid for us to get in.
And we found the seat. We was trying to figure out where to sit. So
we sat like at the back of the club.
No, it was like the side. Yeah, we was on the side. Yeah, like the side where the dance floor was.
And they had like a pool table. We played pool for like the first 20 minutes, 20, 30 minutes. And I guess, you still owe me a pool game too. Because I won.
We went to the poolhouse. Yes. We went to the poolhouse.
Now, we going to get to that later. Mind you, we don't know shit about each other. I mean, we know each other, but we don't know each other. So, we playing pool for about 20, 30 minutes. Songs is jamming. I'm getting caressed on the face.
Yes, you did. Continue. Because by now I've had a few drinks.
Or two.
Yeah, and
she's caressing my face.
I'm flirty by nature.
I am too, Malia. What do you mean? But I'm nervous at the same time. So it's just like, okay, well, she touched my face. I was like, okay, this what it is. Cool. I'm not. All right, I loosened up a little bit. She done fixed Nick glasses and shit. You know what I'm saying? We vibing right now.
Right, we just chilling because it's our first time meeting each other, face to face. So after the pool game, more people started showing up. Yeah, so we got our seats and we was just people watching and communicating and just vibing.
I think I danced that night.
She did, and she did. I will find that Snapchat and I will insert it. I'm good for inserting stuff. And
I danced that night.
I didn't dance that night. Yes, I did a little bit, but not on the side. Yeah, on the side, not on the dance floor. Yeah.
And we danced a little bit, and then I think I had like my.
So wait, hold on. Don't even say it, cause hold on, y'all. Now, I'm a drinker, but not a heavy drinker.
I'm not a heavy drinker either. I'm a social
drinker.
But
that particular night, I can't remember how many. Like the margaritas was probably what, like 12-ounce cup. If that, not that big.
That's why it was only.
Your typical setup when you go to the club, they give you a bucket of ice and a mixer, and then they give you the cups. Mm-hmm. So I had about
three. Had
two or three of them, but I think I had my own bottle too.
I don't remember you bringing a bottle.
I swear I'm gonna go back and see if I did or didn't. I did have a bottle because you had a bottle.
You didn't bring. Did you bring? No, you didn't bring. What's the drink you drink? You didn't bring. What's the one you like to drink? What is it? Strawberry? It's like a liqueur.
Oh, tequila rose. No, I didn't bring it.
No. I think you did. I don't remember you bringing no bottle.
I shall find the Snapchat and insert it. As soon as these
people. I don't remember. I can't say she did or she didn't. I don't remember. So it is what it is.
Yeah.
But she had 2 margaritas. I probably had about 4.
Trying to keep up with me.
No. I'm just because I'm out and about. I'm doing me. I'm outside.
She enjoying herself.
I'm outside. What you mean? I'm outside and free and doing me.
And so was I.
Yeah, you was, but you was chewing on ice and water, trying to stay hydrated.
Yeah, because I know my limits, and because I was driving. It's a point in time where you stop drinking and start rehydrating. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I get that.
Well, at some point in time,
you stop drinking.
Miss Thing here.
I had my 4th margarita, and that was it. And I probably pulled me up, and we were taking shots.
I don't remember shots of what.
I took shots of my stuff, and I think we took one shot together. Cause you said you bought a bottle, but I remember us taking shots.
I'm gonna find it and I'm gonna insert it. So by this time, it was more people in here. It wasn't like overly crowded and overly.
It was a birthday party.
Yeah, it was somebody had a birthday party off to the side, and you know it was cool. The DJ was good, cool, jamming, just you know. But then I don't know.
The song come on.
What song?
Boot Up. You know your song.
Oh yeah, yeah. And I started singing, and I was on Snapchat and being flirtatious. I was on Snapchat doing snaps and all that type of stuff.
Tell it.
And this one here was behind me. I'm grooving and doing my thing.
I'm behind doing my thing.
So it's like. I'm gonna have to. I promise I'm gonna insert some pictures because it seemed like that night we just vibed so well, like as if we were already together, you know. And I think it was just the fact of just me being real and her recognizing it after she ghosted me, you know.
Yeah, she is gonna burn that shit to the fucking grave. You understand me? When I say she would
and I am
never let me go. She would never let that shit die. That's crazy. Like you gotta let that go.
Anyway,
you gotta let that go.
I'm not. But after maybe
let her. If y'all is in these comments, tell her to let that go.
I mean, we done been together now, so you know. I guess now that I'm getting it out on video, I can let it go. But the truth, this is our truth. Ain't no filtering, ain't no lying. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no made up nothing because it just seemed like it was meant for us to be together.
I mean, but, like I keep telling you, shit happens for a reason. You was going through what you was going through. I was going through what and it's crazy because it seemed like it was around about the same time frame, maybe a year or two before. You know what I mean? It was. I don't know. I keep telling you, shit happened for a reason.
So
after the club, meanwhile, back at the ranch.
Yeah, back at the ranch.
After the club,
no, wait, hold on. Not after the club. We're not finna skip over this part. We're not finna skip over this part. We not skipping over this part.
I wasn't finna skip over the part.
Y'all, let me tell y'all something. She was really feeling herself, and this while I'm grooving to LMA or whatever. I'm minding my business. So she come up behind me. Hello,
I'm listening.
And she started kissing me. Well, first and foremost, the perfume I had on. Oh my God! It seemed like it just hypnotized her like that because she just couldn't stop smelling me all night. Now, mind you, you know, when you're in a hole in the wall and you've been drinking, you get to sweating, so your perfume smell a little bit more. Y'all. At this point in time, she all in my neck, sniffing on me.
She didn't tell me to back up.
Hold on.
You didn't tell me to back up.
So she's sniffing in my neck. And I'm sitting here on Snapchat, catching everything. So while she's sniffing me, her sniffs turned into light kisses on my neck, ear area, right up in here, right up in there. You know, that little area. Then
you didn't say no. You didn't say back up.
I didn't say no, but I was steady doing this. Yes, I was. I was steady trying to move away from her, you know, because I'm just like, I'm just supposed to be your friend. That's it. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less, right?
Okay, so what was you thinking at this point?
I was just enjoying the moment.
No. What was you thinking at that point in time? And
I ain't gonna even lie. Let me tell y'all, I ain't gonna even lie.
I ain't never heard it, so this is my first time.
She was gonna go home with me, and she was gonna be a one-night stand.
Yeah, but what did you ask me though?
What did I ask you?
What did you ask me though?
What did I ask you?
What did you ask me?
I don't remember.
Oh, now you don't remember.
What did I say?
Now you got intoxication brain. What did you ask?
I don't remember.
She asked me, did I want to go home with her? Oh.
Because in my mind, I already knew she was going to be a one-night stand or one-hitter quitter.
She was trying to get my goods and leave it alone.
You can't blame me for being honest.
I cannot blame you for being honest, but you know, I'm just saying.
I just said
she asked me to go home with her.
I did. I asked her more than once.
I asked you for a kiss. That's what I asked you for.
After the kissing on the neck.
No.
No, after you started kissing me on my neck and we started dancing some more.
This was after
she was aggressive with it, y'all. Let me tell y'all something. She asked me for a kiss. And
I asked you for a kiss in the truck.
No, you asked me for a kiss before we left the club. Because it was more
in the truck.
Yes. Let me tell y'all something.
I wanted what I wanted.
I was taken aback when she first asked me for a kiss because I was like, but I'm just supposed to be your friend, right? Now, this is before I knew, like, oh, in my mind, okay, we're going to have a one-night stand type situation.
Mm-hmm.
So, after the club, we was there till about what time?
1 o'clock?
Yeah, almost 2 o'clock. Yeah. So, being as though she stayed right around the corner from the place, I dropped her off at the house or whatever. But on the way there, I was like, you sure you don't want to go home with me?
Yeah! Talk about aggressive, huh?
And mind you, even you know the saying of a drunk person speaking sober mind, I wasn't drunk.
I was.
Yeah, she was fucked up.
I was fucked up.
I wasn't. So, of course, because I'm driving, I knew, you know, okay, I'm good enough to drive home, even though it was like right down the street. Yeah. You know.
I was a little drunk.
So
I went home and
she went home and threw
all that shit up. But nonetheless,
when she said no, I was like, okay, yeah, I did. The next morning when I did get up.
You know what I mean? It is what it is. I had a daughter that was staying at I think dumbass had to go to work or some shit. But, you know, I think that was the reason why I didn't.
That you didn't come home with me?
Yeah, I didn't come home with you. I think she had to go to work or something.
I think she was just scared that I was going.
And you was going to what?
Snatch her soul.
Fast forwarding after the club, that's when weekends
started happening.
Or during the week, should I say?
No, it started on Fridays because I forgot my off days, but
because I didn't work on the weekends neither. Remember?
Right, but I worked on the weekends. So y'all, because she didn't work on the weekends, she would come like to my house.
Mm-hmm. She first of all, back up before I even started coming to your house. I had moved out of the little situation. I went to my mama's house.
Oh, yeah.
She would never come to my mama's house. Her words were, "Oh, well, I'm not finna come sit up at your mama's house."
Am I wrong? Hold on, because I'm a whole grown woman with my own place.
I get that,
right? But I knew her situation. But I'm not finna come sit in your mama's house.
We wasn't gonna do it. We was just gonna sit and chill and talk and this, that, and the third, and blah, blah, blah. Mind you, my mama already knew who I was talking to.
Yeah.
But it was a park right around the corner. You could have drove your little red ass to me, went to the park, we could have chilled out for an hour or two, and you could have just went to your house. I wouldn't ask you to spend a night or none of that. You would never come spend no time at my mama's house. Never.
She right.
That's what baffles me. I'm just, you know.
But you also have to understand.
But I get it, because I wanted to come.
Her and her mom relationship wasn't like your typical mother-daughter relationship.
I get it.
So of course I didn't want to.
I get that. I get it. It was on the scale, so I get it. I didn't want to just make my mom feel uncomfortable because this is her house.
Right, this is her house, and
I didn't want to be uncomfortable to make you uncomfortable. That's why I say we can go to the park and go chill out, this, that, and the third. But I get it was in the beginning stages of the relationship. We were still just supposed to be friends.
Right, and I'm sweating. Let me get her, cause my glasses are fogging.
You want to turn the air on? No. Yes.
No, don't want to turn the air on.
You want a little wipey wipe?
Oh, you gonna give me your t-shirt?
Of course.
Y'all see how sweet she is?
I am.
But
nevertheless, so I get both. I get all sides. I wasn't really tripping on it, but you could have made an effort. Like I made an effort. You understand me?
She did
an effort because I knew what I wanted, even though I fucked up in the beginning. For a week or whatever. I fucked up. But you know what I'm saying? I made an effort, because I knew what I wanted.
But after her finally, so this is what it was. One night, I think it was like, because I didn't have a wash and dryer in my place. So I would go to the laundromat washateria that was close by my job that was open 24 hours. So, y'all, we be back because this here is too much. All right, y'all. So while they're on another part of the property cutting grass, and I went and got a fan. So what was we at? Oh, about the laundromat. So like I would go wash on Friday night or Saturday night, just depending. And now mind you, they didn't have a car at the time. It was in the shop. So she literally caught the bus from Hiram Clark, right?
Efforts.
And mind you, now I worked, if you in Houston or you know anything about Houston, where Hiram Clark is and Pasadena, like 45 in the Beltway, that's where I worked at. So that was like how many buses? 2, 3 buses? 2 buses. Still, it's a good piece of road in a car, but just imagine on the bus. So she caught the bus.
I got off work.
And you went home. Because you had to go get your bag.
Yeah, I got off work, went and packed a bag. And then, yeah, I rode out.
So
literally rode out.
I
got that picture somewhere in my phone, but yeah, I rode out. And I didn't get there till like, what?
Because I got 7? Off at 10 something. She got there a little bit earlier, but she went in the mall.
Yeah, I went to the mall. I went to the Alameda Mall?
Yeah.
I went to Alameda Mall.
Just to buy some time, but by the time I got off, she wasn't in the mall for no more than 15, 20 minutes.
Right.
You know, because, yeah. So, listen. We still chopping it up, and, you know, mind you, I'm doing laundry. So, we still chopping it up, and I got on my uniform and shit. So, I was just like, this is some real shit where you can catch the bus to the other side of town.
Yes.
I'm finna do laundry.
Effort. Emphasis on effort.
Yes, that was a whole lot of effort on her part.
That was effort. You understand me? Because when I say I knew what I wanted, I knew what I wanted. So
it took me about an hour and a half to wash and dry all my clothes.
Still waiting.
And we still chopping it up.
Listening
to music, you know, all that good shit.
Yeah.
Now they're coming back with the blower. So after I get done washing, she helped me load all my stuff in the car, in the truck, and we take the drive. It was, mind you, it's like a 20-something minute drive from the washateria to my house. Unload the car, get in the house, and I don't remember, like, did we stop and get something to eat?
I do not remember.
Because I can't remember because
we probably did. I don't remember though.
Was this the night that I had put on that green camouflage dress?
Nah, that was the next weekend, but we gonna get into that later.
So, you know, at that time, you know, I don't remember. Did I get up and cook breakfast the next morning? No, that wasn't that weekend.
That was definitely not that weekend.
So
we chopped it up and I spent the night.
Yeah.
Until the weekend. And then I had to get up and go.
She had to go to work Monday.
So
she spent Saturday night, all day Sunday, and left from my house, caught the bus to work.
To work. Yeah, because it was only like one bus.
Yeah, downtown.
No, I catch 2 buses. It was the 29 and then I think the 11.
To downtown.
Yeah.
So y'all, you know, when you know the vibe is real and all that, of course you want to spend all your time talking to them, being in their presence, right? So, I don't know. It's just like that week flew by because she had left that Monday morning, and I think I was off during the week. I had days off during.
You was off Sundays and Mondays.
Okay, so I had one day off at the time.
2 days off. Sundays and Monday.
During the week.
Sundays and Monday. You was working from 11 to 7.
7:15. Pause, y'all, because this here is irking me. The one day we decide to sit down and do a damn video, I think they're done with the landscaping. So, I forgot what I left off on about you coming to the house.
Yes.
So, about the week. during the week. So it seemed like those days just flew by in between the time she would go to work on Monday and come back. Yeah. So you know how weekends, like you come Friday, Saturday and spend the night. Some people leave Sunday, but she would leave on Mondays. And it was like those few days turned into...
And plus it was easier for me to just catch
the bus.
It was... I wouldn't have to walk so far either. Because walking from...
my house to the bus stop and then,
Well, mind you, she would drop me off at the bus stop.
Because she would leave when it's dark. So I wouldn't trust nobody walking to the bus stop. Not where I stayed at that time. Because,
I had somebody hit on me at the bus stop, girl. You don't know.
Anybody, where they, listen, I don't even want to talk about that.
Somebody hit on me at the bus stop, y'all. Like, she asked me, and you know, she was like, are you who I'm waiting for? No, I'm not. I'm not who you waiting for. Mind you, I got work clothes on, a jacket on, a hoodie on. I'm trying to jam my headphones.
She waiting on her next John to come.
And I'm just like, she was like, bitch, if you don't get the fuck away from me, that's what I told her. I'm sorry. That's exactly what I told her. Like, bitch, if you don't get the fuck away from me, I'm not who you waiting on. This ain't what you want.
And people think you quiet.
I'm not quiet. Let me explain something to y'all. Me, I'm quiet at first because I like to observe people, if that makes sense. I need to see how you move, how you regulate. I need to see how you move. I need to know if your bowels just... I need to know how you move. Do you move like your bowels move? Because if not, if you constipating, that means you move a little different. I'm just saying. Because I need to know. I'm just saying, like, you got to observe people first. Before you just be on some old buddy ass shit. People use the word friend too loosely these days.
I agree.
You know what I mean? So I'm very quiet when I first meet people. I was quiet when I met you. Mind you, we met in a box, so of course I wasn't just as quiet, but we meeting each other face to face. So you can't tell me you couldn't tell me I wasn't quiet. I wasn't nervous.
I think your quietness came from you being more nervous than anything.
Okay, but nonetheless, I was quiet. I still got to see how you move. Yeah. We in person versus text messages.
Or in a box.
So, of course, I'm going to be observing. That's what lions do. Or lioness do. You get what I'm saying? Like, we like to observe before we just pounce. You get what I'm saying? So, it ain't like, I'm not quiet. I'm just observing. I don't like to just jump right into shit, But now, I'm finna be a whole nother age. Paces is running a little thin. But, that's a whole other story.
So,
fast forward to...
Okay, so now let me give y'all, the weekends...
turning into...
Weeks.
Or,
weeks. And weeks turning into months. So, of course, the first time that no, not the first time she came, but that next weekend she came.
Oh, this next weekend.
Y'all, let me tell y'all something. So y'all know how I was persistent about her coming home with me that night we went to the club. This particular night I had got off work and I went, when you get off work, you want to take a shower, you want to get in some comfortable clothes, relax. I did all that.
I think you got off in the daytime. Was it daylight savings time?
It was still 7 o'clock. It was still early. So this one here, I don't think I picked her up from the transit center. Mm-hmm. So y'all, I ain't gonna give y'all too much information, but the ladies that understand it, you gotta let it breathe. Y'all understand what I'm saying when you get home and you get.
She ain't had no drawers on.
Oh my God!
You gonna give it all the way, Rich? Just give it all the way, Rich. She had no drawers on. All right. Next.
Oh I'm gonna.
No, you're not. Keep going.
So I'm probably red as this damn.
Keep it real. You gonna keep it real? Keep it real. Look at that ass. Like, she ain't had no drawers on, mom. Go.
Get out, girl.
Get out.
So I'm laying across the bed. You know, we again.
She's not laying across the bed. She's laying in the bed.
Yeah,
like covers are on and all.
No, I wasn't under the cover.
You weren't under the cover?
No, I wasn't under. I was laying across the bed, and the bed was made up.
Okay.
And I don't know. I don't know how shit just because
shit happened.
She was persistent.
I was very persistent because, mind y'all, I didn't go home with her that night.
But this night she was so persistent and adamant, y'all.
I was adamant.
So, nevertheless.
Yeah, I was very adamant. It is what it is.
So, nevertheless, y'all. I didn't know how to. I just didn't know what the fuck to think or what the fuck to feel or none of that, you know.
Tell them how you felt. That day.
That day?
That day.
I felt great. Cause oh my God!
You felt great. You felt like you could be all that you could be. Cause mine just had a camouflage nightgown, dress.
It was
nightgown.
a dress. It was just a regular dress.
A regular dress that turned into a shirt. Put it at that. Okay. Yeah, she felt great.
Oh my God.
You fan that fan any harder, it's gonna be an AC in a second. She felt great. Okay. Yes, it wasn't. She keep telling me, "Oh, it wasn't supposed to go down like that. You wasn't supposed to get this, that, and the third." Okay, well, I was very persistent. I'm speaking for the Leos. We are very persistent. Okay, so, like she said, she felt great.
And I the next morning,
she got up and fixed breakfast. That's how great she felt.
Had me in there shaking some pot.
She was in there shake, rolling. You understand me? I had grits, eggs, bacon, and biscuits. This is her words, y'all. I swear to God, this is her words. I don't cook for nobody.
And then you got dinner.
Oh, let's talk about dinner. Dinner. Pick your head up.
Yes, y'all. So she had breakfast.
I had breakfast and dinner.
Yeah, and
this is what persistence gets me. You understand what I'm saying? This is what persistence got me. I got breakfast and dinner. You understand me? All in one day. I had went to work, got off, went straight to her, back to her crib. Mind you, I'm still carrying around a Puma bag. I got everything I need in this Puma bag. Mind you, I don't even think I took the Puma bag to
back
work
home.
with me.
No, you didn't.
I didn't take the Puma bag. I left the Puma bag there. Why? Because I knew I was going back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ended up getting breakfast and then coming home to dinner.
Well, it wasn't home then. It was just your home away from home for the weekend or the weeks.
I came home to dinner. I came home to dinner. You understand what I'm saying? I came home away from home to some dinner. How long you gonna clean them glasses off? Yeah. So, weeks turn into months. Month turned into because we got shut in for the pandemic.
Yep, 2020 hit. But now, mind you, hold on. In the midst of though,
I was still working.
Yeah, she was still working because she was a
dishwasher, still a dishwasher.
But in the food service industry.
Food service. But we didn't get shut down till late March.
Yeah.
So I got laid off.
But in between the time, I was still
going
because I had a trip planned.
Mm-hmm.
I went to I think Cabo
with the fat girls. Sorry, whatever.
So I went to Cabo, and in the midst of me going, I left on a Thursday. It was supposed to be Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
No, you were with your cousins, right?
No. That was the cruise. That was well before the pandemic. Remember
no.
when I was, yes, it was in 2019 when I went with my cousins. But then when I went with...
But you got to remember, all this was in 2019.
Right.
But I didn't get serious until 2020.
Right. And that's when I went to Cabo, and they were saying they was going to shut down the border.
And y'all had to come back home
and
early.
we had to come back home early.
I thought that was with your cousins, though.
No, that was with the girls.
All right.
So...
Unless she left for y'all.
Yeah, I left her for a few days. But it was cut short. I think I was only there Thursday and Friday, and I had to came back home Saturday.
Yeah, I went back home
because we wasn't supposed to leave until I think Sunday or Monday. So our trip got cut short. Yeah. So after that, it was just
I went to my mama's house.
Yeah, and did I come pick you up? No.
Yeah. No. You didn't come pick me up. I rode the bus back.
Yeah, so it was like we spent the whole
2020
together. During the pandemic. Now, mind you, I'm working from home. Before the pandemic hit and got bad, when I came back from Cabo...
That's when it really got bad.
And yeah, so they made provisions for us to work from home, so, you know...
She would get up and go to work, and I would just be sitting there looking retarded until the unemployment checks hit.
But she would get up every morning when I got up and cook breakfast.
Let me tell y'all something. This lady here, I love the wife. I love her to death. She was so used to getting up, doing shit for herself, or doing shit for the kids, or the ex-wife, whatever the case. She was, being a wife. She was so used to just being her. I had to literally tell this lady to go sit her ass down and let me cook for her, y'all. I'm in the kitchen cooking. She had never heard. I don't know if you never heard those words before. Like, just go sit your ass down. Like, go sit down and chill out.
No,
you know what I mean? Because I'm in. That's what I do. I love to cook. I love to give. I'm a giver.
And I'm a giver. So you got two people that are givers. I'm not used to nobody telling me, go sit the fuck down and let me do X, Y, and Z.
Go sit your ass down. Y'all, I was in there washing clothes. I hadn't washed them. I just stepped back from washing her clothes altogether because she was like, no. Because my wife is very
picky
when
it comes to doing laundry.
She's a neat freak.
I am. So she says I have OCD, and I really think I do have like a pinch of...
No, not a pinch. You got like a whole handful of salt. Like, just, you, like the salt man, you know what I mean? Nonetheless, I had to tell her to go sit the hell down and let me cook, because she trying to come in the kitchen and tell me how to do my job. Like, let me cook for you. I wasn't working. I just feel like as a person, that's not working and you ain't really just bringing in no income in the house, let me go on and, wash the clothes, clean up for when you got home. Shit, I was
working from home by then.
No, not yet. Not yet.
Oh.
Not yet.
Okay.
So you was, what I'm saying? Let me go ahead, let me go cook something. When you got home, clothes was folded up. I had to throw all the shit out on the bed, y'all, folded the clothes up. Not knowing it was a particular way she like her clothes fold, but it is what it is. Nonetheless, let me cook for you. Let me do this, that, and the third for you. The house was clean. The bathroom was clean. You had a home cooked meal when you got home. You know what I mean? She didn't have to do nothing.
That's the shit that I was not used to for the previous 8 to 10 years of my life. So you got to realize my mindset is still on. I'm a wife. I gotta cook for the family.
Right.
I gotta clean, because if I didn't, it wouldn't get done. You know
that's how I was too in my previous situation.
So the tables was turned.
I would cook, clean, do homework, comb hair, whoop ass, do this, that, and the third. You know what I mean? So I was doing that, but at the same time, when you cook for me that day, breakfast and dinner, and I didn't have to do shit else, oh yeah, shit. I wasn't used to that shit neither. I mean, of course, she cooked, but it wasn't
a meal, like,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, nonetheless, I tell her to just go sit down. Like, literally just... And you literally went in the back and sat the hell down. And you got on
My Sims.
You got on your Sims and you played your game. Until this day, I think I fucked up. Until this day, I am fucked up because I was gonna say she ate them words. She ate every last one of them words, and I told her to go sit down. And ever since then,
I sit the fuck down.
You sit the fuck down.
I work from home.
I don't mind it. You know what I mean? Because that's why I love to cook. But you know, literally that day I told her because she wasn't used to that. You was not used to that at all.
But I also, you know, honestly, like granted, I don't cook like I was or I used to, but I do clean up. Now, don't make it seem like I'm just some lazy ass. No, I'm just saying, like, when you tell somebody to sit the fuck down, that means sit the fuck down, don't do nothing, don't touch nothing, let me do X, Y, and Z. I do clean up. I do wash, you know what I'm saying, clean the kitchen, clean the bathroom, sweep the floors, mop the floor. I do all that. You know, but it's like, I don't cook like I used to because...
Speaking of that, but we're going to get to that in a minute. Fast forward to, what was 2020, we sitting at home, we chilling. I'm doing most of the cooking. We cleaning, we chopping it up. What was this, 4th of July? We got high?
No, you skipping over my birthday.
I'm sorry, your birthday.
Yeah.
Wait, we couldn't do much for your birthday because we still in the pandemic.
My birthday.
I said we got high?
No, you said for the 4th of July.
I'm sorry for the 4th. Yeah, we got high for your birthday. Speaking of your birthday, when someone privately recorded moi for your birthday?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did that. We don't get into details on that.
Yeah, no, we don't want to talk about that.
No, we're
gonna keep it PG. We're gonna keep it
very PG on
friendly.
that.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, I got recorded. I was unannounced, and that was that. We got very high. We got very high that day.
Because it was my birthday, and my birthday was during the pandemic and during the week. So
we couldn't really go nowhere. Yeah. But she enjoyed her birthday.
Now mind you, I don't do drugs. I drink.
I don't do drugs either.
We don't do drugs. We drink.
I don't do drugs.
But yeah.
So it's 2020, and we still vibing. We got high for your birthday. I
had a nice birthday. I had an enjoyable birthday after I got off. Yes, I did because I had to work that day. Yeah.
Nice, lovely day.
But
we still in 2020. So after 2020, we still vibing. I didn't go back to work till shit.
It was a while.
I didn't go back to work probably till 2021.
No, it wasn't that long. You went to work in 2020. It was like the latter part of 2020 though.
What was I working at then though? That was the thing. The women's.
Yeah. At the hospital.
I went to the hospital.
So, by then still of course me working from home, she was leaving the house every day to go to work. So it was like, I can't say the roles reversed because still I wasn't cooking. But, we still had dinner.
We still had dinner,
And then plus I think during that time I was on this kick of I need to lose some weight.
Oh yeah, you went on your diet in 2020,
so our
2021.
Food choices was different.
But mind you, I don't cook a lot of fried foods and because I can't eat that either. So when she was on her little kick, she was doing so wonderful. So wonderful. You lost 20 pounds. You was doing you did that. I'm the rooter. I'm the
That's my
go
cheerleader.
person. I'm the go. Let's roll. Let's go. So yeah, she lost the 20 pounds. We was out there exercising. We was doing you was doing your thing.
But nevertheless, I fell off the wagon and didn't get back on that bitch. So I'm gonna just keep it real. Cause at the end of the day, shit, it is what it is. When you are used to eating what you want, when you want, as much as you want, it's like.
And plus, I was cooking.
Yeah, so it was like now granted, like she said, she didn't fry a lot of foods, but it was like when you try to eat right and do right, that's when your body seems to crave more of the bad food than the good or clean eating, So that's okay though, because 2023 right around the corner. So nevertheless, for 4th of July, we went to. Did we go to Mama's house?
No, we did not. Kevion came home.
For the 4th of July?
No, that was for New Year's. I'm sorry. No, for the 4th of July, we went to your cousin's house. I called an Uber again.
No, that was New Year's.
No.
That was New Year's. Because remember, it was $100. That was New Year's 2021.
2021 is when I quit the job.
But you caught the... Right.
I caught the Uber for New Year's.
Right, but you didn't catch the Uber for the 4th of July.
Well, did that even come
We
out?
went somewhere and did something because I remember we had on red, white, and blue.
Oh, did we go to the country?
That's where we went.
We went to the country.
No, that's not the year we went to the country. We went to the country in 2021. Yeah.
So I probably didn't make that then for the 4th of July.
I don't know, but nevertheless, y'all. Because we was at home. But we do have snaps from them.
Oh, did we go to Allen's?
We went somewhere. I don't know. We went somewhere because we was dressed in red, white, and blue.
But 2021 is when...
We're not skipping over October.
Oh, matter of fact, we skipped over a whole lot of shit. Hold on, y'all. So, we still chopping it up, this, that, and the third. I asked her, could I finally make an announcement that I'm in a relationship with somebody? What were your words?
What did I say?
Not yet.
Yeah, because we wasn't official.
Mm-mm.
Our date is 10/10/20.
Mm-hmm. So we're still in 2020.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we wasn't like official until then.
So we even gonna backtrack a little bit because somebody called feelings.
I don't know when I caught these feelings.
Somebody called feelings in 2020.
Mind you, I wasn't looking for a relationship. But you know, the more time you spend with a person and you have conversations and they treat you like, you know, as if like you're dating. Mm-hmm. And I mean, especially if you're being intimate, of course, things are gonna change. And I won't say it was necessarily a soul tie. I think it was just the vibe and the feels, you know.
And mind you, our relationship didn't start off with sex.
It did not, because I told her that all my previous relationships started out that way, and I didn't want to start this relationship off that way.
Right. So we didn't start off with our relationship was never based on just sex.
Yeah, it's the thing of stimulate my mind before you try to stimulate my body.
So did I stimulate your mind before we even?
Yeah.
What? Yeah, we haven't talked about that. But yeah, so did I stimulate your mind before all of that?
Yeah.
Like,
you did. I mean, because it was how she paid such attention to what I say, not just hearing me. She was actually listening to me to gain knowledge about the things that I like and the things that I want or I may have mentioned in conversation. You know what I'm saying? And the next thing you know, it's a gift showing up at being delivered at the house. You know, and I'm not saying like, oh, you have to just buy me the world, but my heart is, if you paying attention to me just like I'm paying attention to you, it's the feelings are gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because these are the things like I know that I wished I had before, where somebody was actually listening to me and did for me like I did for them. You know what I'm saying? I was always the giver. And, you know, to have that, it was just something different.
I mean, vice versa for me too, because I'm always giving. I'm always giving. So, you know what I'm saying? When it's giving back, it's just like, okay, well,
it's appreciated. It was very appreciated.
Appreciated. Yeah. So I bought her what was the first gift I bought you?
Candles.
I bought her some candles because that was one of the conversations that we did have. Was I love candles because my wife loves taking baths for some odd reason. I think she likes to swim. But anywho,
it's just a thing where
she likes to, you know what I'm saying, self-care. I tell it to anybody, self-care. You know, if you don't have your mental right, then I don't know what else to tell you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So she loves to take baths and she loves candles. So the first gift that I initially bought her was candles.
And I think I still have 2 left.
It
2
was
or 3 left.
A box and how many candles came in? Like 6, 12?
8. I think it was
8 to 12 candles or something came in there, something like that. And I think she didn't like what, but 2?
Yeah, it was 2 of my
2 or 3 candles she didn't like, but nonetheless. And then the next gift I bought her was
my watch.
No.
What was my next gift? I thought the watch was next.
This is how I knew what to get her next, because she always talked about her mom.
My cast iron skillet.
Nope.
What? What?
Your next gift was the lilies.
Flowers.
Because she loves flowers, and she always stated that flowers and lilies, she had to have lilies. So I bought her some lilies, but I thought they was like the real lilies, and
they were the real lilies, but you had to plant them yourself.
Exactly.
So where we stayed, I couldn't plant them myself. So unfortunately, it was appreciated.
And that's when I started buying her flowers.
Yeah.
So I made sure if it wasn't
lilies,
a lily, I made sure it had at least one lily in there, and it had to be white.
Again, listening and paying attention to the details.
And to this day, I still buy her flowers when I can, and I make sure that it's at least one lily in there, 1 or 2 lilies in there with some roses or something like that. So yeah, I pay attention. I pay attention. Even when she think I don't be listening, I'm listening.
Right.
So yeah, and then the next gift I bought her was a cast iron skillet.
Because my mom had a cast iron skillet, and you know, when you're not from down south and you don't know cast iron skillet, if you don't oil them, cast iron skillets rust. So you have to keep them all well lubricated in order to not rust. So the one that I had from my mom rusted, and it was thrown away. And that shit hurt me to my core.
So when she was we were just having a general ass conversation. It was before Christmas. I let her open it.
Early.
We was sitting in the bed. We was just chilling, and I was like, "You sure you want to open your gift? You sure you want to open it now?" And before I go with my gift, I let her open hers first, and it was a cast iron skillet. It wasn't the one that she had, because the one that is still in there now is the one with the lines in it. The rest for grilling. I wasn't sure which one she had, so yeah, I got her that one instead. So I mean, you know, it was just.
It really was the thought put into it.
And she cried, and I was not expecting that shit at all. I was not expecting that. So I mean, it is what it is. I listened. She got what she, you know, even though she can get exactly what she wanted,
I still got the thoughtful gift.
The thoughtful gift.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I listen. So, all you studs and men out there, you make sure you listen. Don't just, you know what I'm saying? You listen. I mean, you hear, but you know what I'm saying? You just don't listen. You know what I mean?
No, don't just hear me.
Don't be just...
Listen with clear understanding, because you was listening.
I was listening, and I heard you.
Yes, loud and clear.
You hear me. Don't just listen. Hear me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Hear me. Hear me loud and clear. So I heard her loud and clear. We was just having a genuine conversation.
Yeah. Again, you know, in the getting to know stage and all that, you know, just.
So we fast forward to, you know.
But we still in. Well, you skipped to Christmas.
I didn't skip a Christmas.
Oh no,
that was our first Christmas.
That was
our first Christmas.
2019. Yeah,
our first Christmas, because I took her to meet old Mom Dukes at the big mansion at the Parker Palace. Is what we call it.
And her mom, y'all, she took a liking to me
with a quickness. And mind y'all, my mama don't like nobody. She don't like nobody. You understand me? Because the last situation I was in, my sister wanted to throw the little motherfucker off the balcony. But that didn't happen. But still and all, my mama don't like nobody.
But when she met me, she welcomed me with open arms.
And it was just like...
It felt good to be welcomed, because in the previous situation, it was just a shitty ass mess. And
on both parties.
No, not you.
Oh, me?
No, in my previous relationship.
That's what I'm saying. On both parts. On your end, it was a shit ass mess. And then on my end...
my mom isn't here to accept anybody.
Well, no, she isn't. But has she had been...
I don't think she would have. My mama has a very good judge of character. I don't think my mama would have. My mama would have saw through the bullshit. I honestly believe that my mama would have saw through the bullshit. Because the same similarities that they had, my dad had. Yeah. See what I'm saying? So, yeah.
So, yeah, when I took her to meet my mama, it was nice.
It was real nice.
It was nice.
It was
nice.
And it's like still to this day.
Tell my baby, you know what I'm saying? Tell my, I just realized I ain't talked to my other baby. Can you send me her number? And like, what?
Mm-hmm.
What? Alright.
So it's just good to know that, you know, even though it's not my mama, it's still mama.
Right.
You know, so
if something was to happen to me, that's who you go to. You know what I'm saying? The vice versa. You know what I mean? So it's that's nice to see. Cause mama don't like nobody.
And this was when
19.
And like before Christmas. When they did the
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it was the Thanksgiving holiday. Yeah, actually Thanksgiving Day because we went to the thing downtown.
And then we went to my mom's house.
Yeah. So, but it's just like 2019 and 2020 just like literally like flew by.
It did, man.
Because that one day I'm at work and this is by now I'm catching feelings. And I usually, of course, part of my self-care thing of I journal. I journaled.
We used to journal a lot.
No, I was journaling before.
Well, she introduced me to journaling. I used to journal a lot in my teens, late 20s. I used to journal a lot. Like I used to write poems. I had like a whole booklet. So I mean, I'm used to the journaling, but I had stopped and then I met her.
And it started. It started like abundant situation where like I would journal or we would journal together, you know, separately of course in each journal. But yeah, one day I was just at work and it's just I don't know. It's just something I don't know with dates with me. But this particular day I'm at work and I'm journaling like I normally do, and then next thing you know I'm just like,
what is your middle name?
Right. I'm working and I'm texting her, asking her, like, hey, what's your middle name? And she was probably like, why? What the hell is going on? I wasn't doing a background check on you if that's what you're worried about.
I wasn't worried about that. That was the least of my worries, and I wasn't worried about that.
So, I don't know how, I think we had a conversation or something when I went on break in order for me to tell you.
No, you was literally sitting there writing. You sent me a picture.
After I journaled?
And you was just like, you had like a big heart or something around
it's
it.
Right here. It's right here.
And you asked me what my middle name was, and I told you, and you wrote it down. And yeah, that was that.
And this is in 2020.
2020, yeah, 2020. So yeah, we talked a lot in 2020. We did a lot in 2020.
A whole lot. It seemed like everything just flowed so easily, and it was no arguing, wasn't no fussing. And I don't think it was just because it was new, because you know most people like, oh, it's a new relationship, so everything gonna be all peaches and gravy and rainbows and unicorns and shit. But no,
I think she was waiting on something bad to happen.
I was waiting for the other shoe to drop, because you know when you first dating somebody, you get their representative. So it's like I need to know, you know, like the real you. So especially after the fact that you know you ghosted me though, because I was just like, well, what the hell, you know? I mean, so I didn't know who I was getting or what I was getting. I explained
myself after I ghosted you, so you gotta realize.
I get that, but still, if I'm sitting here, be your representative.
But I'm sitting here, I'm cooking, I'm cleaning, I'm showing effort, I'm showing you this, that, and the third, X, Y, Z. I'm showing you all of this, and you still waiting on the other shoe to drop? We what, a year in now?
Yeah. Give or take
a year in now.
Yeah.
So fast forward to 2021. 2021.
Y'all excuse our dogs. They bark at any and everything bad.
Any and everything. Go home. Go home.
They so spoiled. They want to be in here with us, but no, they're gonna be knocked over the ring light or the camera. So in 2021, it was just like
still going.
Yeah, going strong.
We had to move.
We moved
in 2020.
Yeah, in 2020.
Yeah, we did a lot of shit.
Yeah, we did a lot of shit in 2020. Before we actually even was official, we moved in here together.
We made it official October the 10th.
2020.
We moved
October the 5th.
2020.
Oh, excuse me, yes.
No, 2021. 2020?
2020.
Ugh, we did a lot in 2020.
It just seemed like time just done flew by, you know. And mind you, I done been on another trip in between.
Yeah, you done been on another trip. You left me here. Yeah.
I went to the first trip was Cabo. Then the next trip was Cancun. Yeah. And then I went to Florida.
Right.
Because at this time, you know, we wasn't like we was dating, but we wasn't in a committed relationship. So it's just like I'm still living my best single life, like
the best single life that you could ever fucking live, right?
Because I didn't get a chance to do all these things that I wanted to do. So it was like, okay. God saw fit that, you know, okay, a payment plan, girl, count me in, put my name on the list. Don't pencil me in, write me in, because I'm coming, you know.
Right. So, I mean, you know what I'm saying? I let her be who she was destined to be. You know what I mean? I guess that's what you could say. I let her be free.
Right. Free to be me.
Free to be you, as well as me, because I'm still trying to figure out, at this point, I'm still trying to figure out who the fuck I am.
Mm-hmm. And that was one of the stipulations, like, when we first originally, like, started dating, was because I still needed to get my shit together. She still needed to get her shit together. So we
both agreed.
Yeah. To get
our shit together while we're together.
Yeah. If that makes sense, if y'all understanding. So, yeah. You know, because I believe, like, if you have somebody that's on a mutual level and understanding, you could do it together, even if you're not in a committed relationship. You can still.
And we're gonna back up just a little further because somebody told me that I tiptoed in.
Oh wait, y'all. Yes. Let me tell y'all something. So because I have a rule where I don't date anybody 5 years younger than me or 5 years older than me, right? So when I met her, she was like literally like one toe over that line. I mean, well, right at that line. So it was just like, I can't date you. You too young. You too young for me, you know? But I mean, age is honestly really just a number. It's just about your mindset though.
In my mindset, because I was raised with both parties, so men and women, but mostly women. So it was just the thing of everybody is older than me, or everybody was pretty much, or who I hung around was kind of younger than me. So I had, you know, both sides of the field. So I'm kind of mature, you know, in what I wanted.
She was just hot-headed at some point, you know, like during the time.
I'm still hot-headed. She
still is hot-headed,
but I didn't tone that shit down a lot, man. Like I didn't tone that down a lot. But, you know what I'm saying? I knew what I wanted, you know. Somebody was going to steam me down just a little bit.
You changed.
A lot.
You know. And it wasn't a thing of, oh, well, you just had to change in order to be with me or for us to be together. The thing is, I feel like when you're around a person and you know, like, their vibe and their thought process and all that type of stuff, you want to change for the better and not the worse. Right. You know what I'm saying? So,
I just feel like, I was still trying to...
Because I'm still sowing positivity into her just as well as, you know, she was sowing her positivity, but I'm still trying to keep that level-headed. Yeah. And I'm still trying to keep you level-headed at the same time then, because it was just the whole lion thing, just her being a fucking Leo was just like, it was killing me softly, because I was just like, I know how I used to be. I had no filter. I used to say whatever the fuck it is I thought.
And my God, I still do that, but I do it to a certain degree. You know what I mean? I do it to a certain degree. You know what I'm saying? Because if I tell you something, I'm going to I'm gonna tell it from the heart. I'm gonna tell the truth. I'm always gonna tell the truth, whether you like it or you not, don't like it. I'm gonna always tell you.
At least you can respect me for telling you the truth. That's my.
I'm not gonna talk shit. You know what I'm saying to you? I'm not gonna talk shit behind your back. That's what I'm not gonna do. I'm gonna tell you the truth right then and there. That's it. That's all. And I mean, that's just what it is. I mean, but you know, I tiptoed in, and now look at you.
Now we married. So hold on, let me back up before that. So, you know, usually we, like, even during the pandemic, we would go out on dates and go out to eat and stuff like that at certain restaurants.
Time, flag on the play. Flag on the play.
How's it a flag on the play?
It is a flag on the play because I would literally have to tell this lady to get up and get dressed. It ain't no thing of,
okay.
Ain't no okay, so let me explain something to you. Ain't no planning with me. I like to just...
She like to do fanatic shit.
Fanatic shit ass shit. So when I tell you to get up and get dressed, I need you to get up and get dressed.
I used to be very combative.
And like, still is.
I want to know where we're going.
And still is.
What I need, you know, like, because...
And still is. I'm just had to tell this lady, get up, get dressed.
And I am.
Get up, get dressed. Tell you... I just need all I needed her to know was what type of dress or what type of how to dress.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's it, that's all. I would let her tell you, okay, get up and get dressed, we finna go XYZ. So for your birthday in 2020, let's back up. For your birthday in 2020, I took her to this spot called Hearsay.
Which is downtown in Houston.
Which is downtown in Houston. Houston, you ain't checked out Hearsay, go ahead and check it out.
But then, hold on.
We had never been out since the pandemic. So since before the pandemic,
we had never
been on an official date. So I took her on an official date at Benihana's for Valentine's Day. That was our official date. Our first official date. Besides the hole in the wall.
Insert the picture here.
And you're going to insert the picture. So I took her on our first date for... Our very first official first date was Benihana. Mm-hmm. She had picked out the outfits, y'all. I don't pick out outfits because I say we want some, whatever.
She gonna put on whatever.
Whatever I tell her to put on, whatever she tell me to put on. Nah, she don't dress me, so.
No, she'll put on whatever she feel like she want to put on, and I put on whatever I want to put on.
But we coordinate. Nonetheless, I took her on our first official date for Benihana, but for her birthday. I did all the planning. I did everything XYZ all the way down for her birthday.
Wait, no.
You pick out the clothes. You pick out the colors.
Yeah.
That's what you wanted to wear. We had you on yellow and black.
Mm-hmm.
I took her to Hearsay.
No, that was...
For your birthday.
Just went to Hearsay just on a...
That was for your birthday.
We had on yellow and black for...
Your birthday.
My birthday, but we went to Seasons 52. When we went to Hearsay, I had on the brown.
Okay, well, Seasons 52. I took her to Seasons 52.
Yeah.
So I took her to Seasons 52, and she bawled like a newborn baby.
Because my thing was, I had never been to a nice place or nobody to, think of me enough to plan this, birthday outing for me. And then, especially during the pandemic or whatever, it was just like, we can't go nowhere, we can't do nothing. So
I made sure it was safe. I made sure it was nice, cozy.
Oh, and then another thing too, my whole thing is, I didn't like to go out a lot because I had to drive all the time. But
I made sure I made sure I planned that down to the T.
She did the Uber to and from. I didn't have to drive, so I could drink as much as I wanted to and enjoy myself.
Right.
And it was very much appreciated, y'all. When I tell y'all I cried.
She cried. You make sure you insert that clip as well. You make sure you insert that fucking clip as well. She had a very... See, my whole thing is... If I'm gonna take my wife out, or anybody that I'm dating, which was only you, I make sure that they, that they are very much appreciated. I go all out. And when I say I went all out, I went all out.
Within, reason, not to the point where like,
see, me, my thing is, if I'm gonna treat you, I'm not gonna cheat you.
But you also know my mind frame.
That's your mind frame.
I don't want you to break the bank. I don't want you to go into the negative. I don't need you. You know what I'm saying?
It doesn't matter because
that's me.
That's you. But me, on the other hand, I don't give a damn because if my wife or whoever I'm messing with or whoever I'm involved with, I'm gonna make sure that X, Y, and Z is comfortable, is having a good time,
and that you did.
And every single time we go out, I make sure that you don't drive. I make sure that you are comfortable. I make sure that it's in a safe environment because I'm not only looking for, you know what I'm saying, my safety. I'm looking for your safety as well. You know what I mean? So I make sure that she had a good time. When I say she had a good time, she had a good time all the way down to the dessert. You had a nice, good time. So, I mean, that's just me. I make sure, I know what I want.
And mind you, this is my birthday in 2021. We was already in a solidified relationship by now.
Yeah, we were.
So
after you caught feelings.
Yeah, after I caught feelings.
You caught feelings. You caught feelings.
So
you can't say it was all on me.
It wasn't. But, you know, again, the vibe was there, the mutual understanding, communication, effective communication was there. Right. You know, so it's just like, it seemed like 2021, I can't say it's a blur, but we did a lot in 2021.
We did a lot in 2021.
We did a lot in 2021.
We dated like how we were supposed to date in 2020.
Because by now the pandemic is not as bad, so we can actually go outside, you know, so it was.
So we went on dates, I took it up.
I took you to the food truck festival.
She took me to the movies, y'all.
Y'all, she had never been
on a date at the movies. She took me to the movies to go see The Portrait.
Was it? Yeah.
The Photograph.
The Photograph.
The Photograph. With Issa Rae.
And it was a good movie.
It was a good ass movie. It was nice. So,
yeah.
That was that. We went to the movies. We celebrated the boy's birthday.
Mm-hmm. What else in 2021?
2021.
We got so many like memories, like, you know, that a lot of people probably may have seen.
Of course, the storm.
Yes, the ice storm where we had no power.
I mean, yeah, but you know what I mean.
But we thank God we got a gas stove and a hot water heater, because if not, if we had all electric in there, we would have had to leave here and go to my mother-in-law house.
So at what point did you fall in love? Because I remember that text very vividly.
What text? Because, you know, we was texting a whole lot.
We was texting a whole lot, and I remember that text very vividly.
And what did I say?
The text that you said, "Oh, I think I'm falling in love with you."
Mm-hmm. I don't have a screenshot of that.
I got a screenshot of that shit.
I would have to.
Maybe. I don't know. Because I accidentally
deleted our conversation.
Because you know you scrolled up on Facebook and this shit just...
Now they got the delete instant thing. So yeah. But I would have to go back in our conversation and see. But
you vividly said, I think I'm falling in love.
But by now, in 2021...
We hadn't made it official yet.
We was in 2020. 10-10-2020.
10-10-2020, but we wasn't... It was a month, about a month or so in between when you said all of that. Before we actually made it
official. But we backtracking to 2021.
It doesn't matter. You fell in love?
I did.
You fell in love?
I did. I'm not gonna lie and say I didn't, you know.
Yeah, you
and even my best friend, she was like, "Are you sure? Are you sure about
now
this?"
The best friend is rooting. You understand me?
Because she know, like, this is my confidant that I can actually go and tell everything. Hey, best friend. I don't know if you done made it this far, but hey, best friend. But, you know, I told her that, you know, I gave her the reasons as to why I was sure about it. And I would have to go back in the conversation.
What was the reason?
I mean, I know for sure that it was because, you know, you I ain't gonna say catered to me, but you did cater to me. You listened to me. We didn't have arguments. We laughed. We joked. We had a good time. Whether it was just laying on the couch watching TV, doing nothing, playing games. It was just the small things that really mattered to me still. You don't have to come buy me no $2,000 purse and some shoes. I don't need that because 9 times out of 10 I ain't going nowhere.
She is not going anywhere. Do you understand me? She is not going nowhere. But nonetheless.
So yeah, but I mean, you know, it was just the thoughtfulness of the gifts that you fell for me first and ghosted me, but then it took some time for you to come back around that block.
Y'all heard what she said? She said I ghosted her. So you just said to these people, not even 20, 30 minutes to an hour ago, that you just gonna let that go. She is not.
But you asked who caught feelings first.
But who caught? I caught feelings first.
See,
I caught feelings.
So that's why I'm saying I had to bring it back around, right?
But no bullshit. I caught feelings first, but you know, I had to respect her.
My
rule.
Wish, yeah. No, it wasn't no rule. It was just
her wish. I had to respect her wish that she didn't want to make it official yet.
Because I was not looking for anything serious.
But in the back of your mind, you was like...
In the back of my mind, I didn't honestly know, like, where it was going. I just took it day for day as it was what it was, because for all I know, she could have ghosted me again. You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't ghost you that time.
I said you could have.
I could have, but I didn't, because, again, persistence, effort, forthcoming, communication, catering, all that good shit. So,
y'all, and then it's like, you know, again, like she would massage me, and because like when I was working and actually like going out of the house, I would be on my feet all day. So it was like come home to a bath already drawn and candles lit, and then followed by either just a foot massage or a full body massage. It was just like, for me, I mean, you know, because I'm used to doing all these things for myself. So it was just like, it was so many factors on the list. There were more pros than cons. There was no cons because, I mean, shit.
We didn't argue like that. We didn't have really too many disagreements, and when we did,
we talked about it. We either tabled it for later when we wasn't mad, or we talked about it like adults do and didn't argue.
Right.
So that was one of the good things that I appreciated, that we both grew together and had a good understanding, a good clear understanding.
I'll be ready to throw hands in a minute, but I just
and
I knew in this situation that no, I got a lady.
Right, because my thing is, this lady will, I will shoot you. Yeah, I will. You know, because at the end of the day, I'm not finna fight you. I can call the police.
Me on the other hand, last situation, I'm throwing hands.
I ain't got time for that.
I may seem small, but I will throw these hands.
Because this face of mine is too beautiful to be
into
a fight.
When you mature, you got somebody that's willing, that's in your corner to, you know what I'm saying, level you up, or, you know what I'm saying, stimulate your mind, or rooting for you in your corner, you
change.
You know what I'm saying? You kind of change perspectives, and you kind of see shit on a different level. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, yeah, I can't put my hands on this lady here. I would never put
it's good to know that she can't, because at the end of the day, I told her,
I can't.
If it ever gets to a point where she feel like she just have to put her hands on me,
it's time to go.
It's time to go, and we don't need to be together, because I ain't got time for that shit. And I could do bad by myself.
So, I mean, I would never do that. Like, that's,
you know.
But no, because I gotta look at you
every day.
Or I gotta look at myself every day.
Yeah, you gotta live with yourself every day.
Look at myself every day and look at myself. You know what I'm saying? Like this, I can't. Like I'm beyond past that point. So I'd rather just walk away and just not. We'll table that shit, but it will never come to that. It will never come to that shit.
Yeah, because we talk like adults. We talk. We joke and laugh and kiki and all that, but when it's some serious shit, we actually sit down and discuss.
And discuss.
Because it's no point of arguing and all that shit, because nobody's gonna hear each other. You know, I'm not gonna hear what she's saying. She's not gonna hear what I'm saying. It's not gonna be no understanding. It's still gonna be conflict, and then it's gonna be tension in the house. Who want to walk on eggshells in their own house? Not me.
Cause baby, I ain't walking on eggshells. I'm finna break these motherfuckers. I'm finna scramble these bitches up. That's gonna be that.
So
it's that. But you know, we never just had no serious ass arguments and
no, we've never had we've had miscommunications.
Miscommunications.
But it's never been like a just
all out about around this motherfucker.
It ain't never been that because when you have that understanding,
again,
that won't happen.
Again, I have a lady.
Yeah, I'm a lady.
I call her my peace and quiet. My real true.
You know what that mean to be his peace and all that shit.
That's real. That's real for me.
Mm-hmm.
That's very real for me.
And me.
That's very real. I mean, for me,
it's not a day that I wake up where I'm just.
We go to bed and we laugh.
Listen, we go to bed every night laughing.
Or we wake up in the morning just,
laughing.
Oh, if I'm off or we just wake up in the morning just on some bullshit.
And this is like, I ain't gonna say it sets the tone for the day, but it kind of do, yeah. Because we can laugh about anything, we can laugh about nothing.
It's just us, man.
You know, it's just like
it was
meant to be. Yeah,
it was meant for us to be.
It was.
So we gonna fast forward to 2020.
The rest of 2021.
The rest of 2021.
So, like I was saying, like date night.
So date night.
Hold on now, wait, because mind you, I had just met Terrence,
my brother.
Right, for the first time, I had just met my brother-in-law now and his wife at Mama's Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Well, Thanksgiving we all over. No, you didn't meet Terrence until the proposal.
No, I met him before at your mama's house.
Was we all at my mama's house? Cause I remember him being there. I remember Ann.
Cause he was it for his wait. Was it we was at Dave and Buster's? That was after.
No, that was well after.
Well,
I don't think you met him until.
Was it the proposal? Because I could have sworn for God we had met, and then he said something about we need to go do a double date or something. And then remember I was telling you like when we first got to Benny Hunter's, I thought we was doing a double date because he had said that.
That's when you first met Terrence. Then.
No, I had met him before.
I don't remember you meeting him before. No, you met him before the proposal because that's when he came to the house.
Right, see what I'm saying?
That's when he came to the house.
So that's why I'm like, in order for me to say, when I seen him that night at Benny Hunter's, I thought it was a double date because he kept saying how we all needed to hang out.
So we gonna fast forward to 2021. That's when
this was December the 2021.
December the 4th.
Yeah.
So y'all, let me explain. I'm gonna take over this story,
and I'm gonna fill in where it needs to be
because I damn near got cussed out, put out. Because I was planning the whole entire day, y'all. When I say the whole entire day, everybody was on it, including my coworker. Now, let me explain something to you about my coworker. Me and my coworker are still cool to this day. Alicia, that is my number one ace boon cool. We may not talk every day now, but god damn it, that's my ace boon cool. Best friend.
My best friend.
Her best friend, which I call her best friend-in-law. Best friend-in-law and co-worker, which is my friend. She had been knowing about it all the way up until I had got the ring. Everybody else knew but her. When I say everybody else knew but her, brother-in-law knew, which is my brother. My brother knew, co-worker knew, best friend-in-law knew. All my co-workers had knew. My mama even knew.
And I'm sitting here not knowing because I'm thinking, because she's telling me, oh, we going on a date night. And I was like, okay, because usually when we go on date night,
it's just us.
It's just me and her. And we coordinate whatever it is we wearing. Okay, we pick colors, right? So I had a hard time trying to pick these colors. And plus, you know, here in Houston, in Texas, like during December month, our weather is like iffy. It could be cold, it could be raining, it could be hot, it could be all these in a matter of 24 hours. So I'm trying to plan accordingly of what what to wear because I don't know where we're going. I just playing with the fact of, okay, I'm gonna be cute and sexy. That's all I know. Boom.
But meanwhile, of her trying to be cute and sexy, she's being combative, argumentative.
You need to go get your nails done. And I'm like, but I mean, granted.
No. Let me tell you about my wife. My wife is the type of person who has to know
everything.
Who, what, when, why. All the W's.
And how.
Plus the H.
Because, again.
Because, no. Because my wife is very particular about things. And my wife is a neat freak. And my wife needs to, she's got to be in the know. She got to be in the know. So when she doesn't know, she's combative. She's argumentative. She's just all of a ball of emotions. So when she doesn't know that her wife is planning something special, she thinks I'm sleeping with the co-worker.
Y'all, wait a minute.
She thinks I'm sleeping with the co-worker. You understand me? When I tell you this lady here acted a whole ass, and I'm going to send her the clip because so she can insert the shit in. When I tell y'all this lady, my wife acted a whole ass. She snatched the phone, my phone, that I pay for out of my hand. You know, me and my coworker going back and forth about all the plans, about what we're going to do, and this, that, and the third. Y'all.
And we sitting in the bed.
She think, no. We was on the couch. This is the day of.
Okay, well.
This is the day of the proposal.
No, it was something before.
It was the night before. It was the night before the proposal. This lady's sitting here, y'all, when I tell you she snatched his phone out of my hand.
Because I'm like, who are you talking to?
I'm talking to the co-worker because we got plans. I'm sending her all the plans, X, Y, and Z. But I tell y'all, my wife acted a whole ass behind this one person. She think I'm sleeping with the co-worker. She think I'm sleeping with the co-worker. That's not even the kicking part. I damn near get chewed out by best friend-in-law. Because best friend-in-law telling me, oh, well, you know, if I lose my best friend over this. Because I'm trying to make your best friend happy. I'm trying to make your best friend an honest woman. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. I can't win for losing, y'all. I can't make this shit up. She think I'm fucking around with the co-worker, y'all. The co-worker who's helping me with the shit.
Because it even got to the point where the co-worker sent me a friend request.
Exactly.
And I was just like...
Now, if I'm messing around with the co-worker, who the hell is that?
At first, when I seen this shit, I was like, oh, this bitch here is
bold.
This motherfucker sent me a fucking friend request. What?
That ain't even the case.
I said, oh, your side bitch sending me a friend request, y'all. I sure did. Because I'm thinking in my mind.
Y'all, it was a whole... She even told me she wasn't coming.
I sure did. I told her I'm not going no motherfucking well.
No motherfucking well. And I'm like, who the fuck am I supposed to propose to? Like,
now, mind you, I done bought
the tablecloth.
I done bought my dress.
She got the dress.
I done bought my shoes, my purse, my everything. Oh, I'm not going no motherfucking well.
She sat there on the couch, y'all, and told me she wasn't going no motherfucking well. So I'm texting best friend-in-law like, I need you to hold on for one more day. One more day. Best friend-in-law texting me talking about if I lose my best friend. Because my wife doesn't like nobody to lie to her. Which I get it. I understand. She texting the best friend like, so y'all holding secrets? I don't understand. This is something for you. This is something for you. She think I'm sleeping with the co-worker. Meanwhile, this has been going on for about I had everything planned for a good month.
And I had no idea. No.
She didn't have no idea. So I got the Uber. We chilling. We out. And she's still upset. I can see the shit. I'm watching her get dressed. And
I got dressed.
She got dressed.
Even though I was like, I wasn't going no motherfucking well. I got dressed.
She got dressed.
I beat my face to the guards.
So we sitting at the Benihana. We chilling. And mind you, this is the Benihana I used to work at. So everybody know. Everybody know us. You.
Oh.
Everybody know but you. Yeah. All my coworkers knew what was finna happen. Everybody knew but her. And see, my wife doesn't like to be
surprised. I hate surprises.
She hates surprises. This is why this was fucking perfect.
I hate surprises, y'all. I really do.
I was ready for the backlash. So we all sitting at the table. We cool. We chilling. And we all sitting
we were sitting in the...
We were sitting in the bar area.
Yeah, so in the bar area.
It was just me and you.
And I see... I walk in.
My brother walked in. My brother was there sitting. My brother and his
wife.
And his fiancée wife was sitting.
And I was like, oh, okay, cool. We're on a double date because we had, mind you, just had this conversation. Mm-hmm. So I'm thinking nothing of it. I'm thinking,
I'll get to the table. We chilling.
No.
My other co-worker,
hold on.
Lee walks in.
No, I didn't know who Lee was. Remember?
No, you didn't.
So mind you, okay. So we sitting in the bar area, and I see my brother-in-law and his wife, and I'm like, okay, cool. We finna go on a double date. Cool. So I know typically, like, if at Benny Hunter's, you can either sit at the bar area and order your food, or you can go to the table to have the chef cook in front of you, right? So I was thinking maybe, okay, they didn't have it was just the four of us. This is what I'm thinking. They didn't have enough, people to fill the table. So they was probably waiting for more people to come that had reservations about the same time as we did, so we could all be seated.
Yeah.
Me sitting there on my phone scrolling and all this, and then I just happened to get on Snapchat and I see my best friend dressed like she was, she had her face on, she was in the car. And I'm messaging, I'm like...
And I'm texting the best friend back and forth. You don't know nothing.
And I'm like, what? I said, well, where's she going? She ain't even fucking look at my snap.
I didn't say nothing. I didn't respond. I didn't say nothing.
Not Krystal? Not you?
Yes.
I messaged Nikki and asked her where she was going.
I know. We sitting in the car. We sitting in the truck together. We sitting in the truck on the way together. I knew where she was going.
See? So I'm like, okay, well,
I knew what she was going. I didn't say nothing, y'all.
And then, mind you, y'all, I'm still sitting there on my phone, scrolling, just looking through, like I normally do, because I'm thinking we waiting on our table. My best friend walk in.
No, Lee and
Alicia
walk in.
And now, mind you, this girl had on this badass duster.
Mind you, this is the coworker I'm supposed to be fucking with.
The side chick.
I'm supposed to be fucking with the side chick. She walk in first. She see them. She had on this badass. What she had on the?
She had on the duster, a long pretty ass duster. It was
she
like
had her dress. Then my wife.
Her makeup done.
Makeup done. She was cute. She was cute. Not my type. She was cute. It's my coworker. I fucks with Alicia. But again, you see the pose. You like, where she going? I know where she going. I know where she headed. Meanwhile, I'm nervous as fucking shit. Do you understand me? I'm nervous as shit. I'm getting up, back and forth, walking from the table.
Yeah, because she kept moving around. I'm like, what the fuck?
Because meanwhile, I'm trying to... Because when Nick and them got there...
You went outside.
I went outside.
And I'm sitting here like... I'm still on my phone.
But mind you, who else was driving?
Jessica was driving, yeah.
Jessica was driving. Nick.
So she went outside
to
go tell them where to park. So, and again... Me not thinking about the shit. I'm thinking maybe she going back and forth to see if the table gonna be ready or how long it's gonna be. Cause I'm still.
She ain't paying. Mind you, she
ain't
on
my phone. I wasn't focused on nobody around me. So by then, my brother-in-law was at the table next to us, where I was sitting.
And
so
Alicia was on the
other side. Me not knowing nothing.
Baby still on her phone. Best friend walks in,
and she say, "Hey, I didn't hear her the first time." Then she said something, and I just looked up and I was like, and then I see my best friend over here on this side, Jessica over here on this side, and I noticed they all got on black, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Don't know shit about shit. So we all get to the table. Mind you, I'm still nervous as fuck. So we all get to the table. We sit to the table. My ex co-worker, we all chilling, so they go and sit at the table. Mind you, it's another table that's like on the side of us. They was getting ready to get done with they little old whatever they did them.
Yeah.
We all sitting down there, we having drinks, so I order shots for everybody.
Not knowing that she's trying to calm herself down.
I'm like, y'all know how y'all get with that one leg, get the shaking.
And she couldn't sit the fuck still.
And I could not sit still.
And I was like, what is wrong?
Shit. I could not sit still. So I order shots for everybody. Everybody get their shots. We take a shot. And as soon as the table next to us got done with that shit,
and they cleaned it off and all that. They cleaned
it up. I get up and
she wrote a poem.
I wrote a poem, y'all. They damn near got me killed.
And let me tell. And you know what? I still got this in my email. It's called I Cheated. You get up in front of my motherfucking best friend, your brother, your co-workers, which I thought was your side piece, and say you cheated.
Ooh, perfect.
Let me tell y'all something. I swear to God, I think I lost my shit for like 10 seconds. Because my facial expressions.
And I say this shit is like in slow motion. Because I'm like, oh, fuck.
And my best friend, they recording. So I'm just like, because they know what the fuck is going on. When I tell y'all, I lost my shit for about 10 seconds until she started reading some more. I was just like, okay. Yeah. But still, in my mind, I'm like, look, what the fuck is going on?
You have to know. Y'all, it had, I wrote that poem at least 2 weeks prior, before I had already ordered the ring, got the ring, and the ring came the day of the proposal.
I knew nothing about it.
She knew nothing about
it.
Because
again, she's so moving around and antsy. I'm thinking, well, I know our outfits is right and together, and typically this is what she do. Krystal will go, and like if I'm getting dressed, even though I said I wasn't going nowhere, I wasn't getting dressed, she still got halfway dressed. She could put on her pants, her underclothes, and shirt and shoes, right? And I'm just like, she just so back and forth, and I was just like, well,
yeah, but I tell you,
what are you doing?
I was, oh my God, I was nerd. But you don't understand. I did this once before you. And but this time was a little bit different.
Of course, because I'm a different bitch. I'm a different person.
Okay. So, this time was a little bit more heartfelt and intimate, and I'd never, like, you know what I mean? It was just something different, and it literally took me 2 weeks to write this, because I had to literally come up with something that was just gonna make you say, "What you still have not printed out."
I have not, because I need to get a perfect frame for it,
and fix whatever typos you need to fix. But I'm sure it wasn't none in there. But when I tell y'all, it took me 2 weeks to write this. It took me 2 weeks to write this. Like, no bullshit. And the look on your face and everything else was priceless. Because when I tell y'all...
Now, mind y'all, because they knew it was a proposal, I'm thinking it was just a date night, right?
I just sent best friend-in-law the ring, everything.
But typically when we go on date night, you know, of course, when you put your makeup on, you put your lashes on, you put your... all that. Somebody could have said... No, I'm saying, my wife could have said, well, you don't need all that makeup. You just, you know...
Why would
because
you say that?
I'm crying, trying to keep it together.
You make sure you answer that clip.
And not cry my damn lashes off.
Crying. You understand me? Like, when I tell you, my brother had to he literally got up and had to help me finish this poem. Cause when I tell y'all, I put thought, effort, and emphasis on all of that. That was, I mean, it is what it is. It
made me feel so special because she put so much thought into everything she does when it comes to me. But this particular night, because she know I don't have like a whole big circle of friends, but for her and my best friend to keep everything under wraps and not tell me nothing. It was just
I included her best friend because I know that's your go-to.
That's my right-hand person.
You know what I'm saying? I needed my brother to be there.
Cause
I needed Alicia and the leader to be there. You know what I mean? I needed them to be there. Because them were my go-to people.
Well.
And lead black ass was supposed to sing.
Well, what happened?
He didn't sing. He didn't want to sing.
He was nervous.
I don't know what the fuck the nigga was, but whatever the case may be, those were my go-to people. So to have them three there, I was all right. I was all right with it. And then they showed up to the death. I was all right with it.
But we're not skipping that far. So
no, we're not. But I'm just
that
saying.
was on December the 4th that she proposed. So now this was that okay. So one day we was sitting in here, I was working, and remember I gave you the date.
Yeah, let's back up to that shit, cause
no.
Wait,
I have a thing with dates, right? So because I have been telling her I don't want to get married again and all this type of shit. I didn't want to get married.
When I say adamant, y'all.
But the more I talked to my best friend, they kept telling me, she was like, "Well, that's not fair to Krystal because she's not your ex, and this."
Let me explain something, y'all. My wife is, when I say she's adamant on shit, she's adamant on shit. And we just sitting here, we chilling, she working, I'm sitting right here where we sitting at, and she just blurts out a date, 2/2/22. Huh? 2/2/22.
And I was like, that's the day we getting married.
And that was the day we was getting married. I'm looking at her like.
But then I changed the date because
it was 2/22/22.
Right, but I changed the date because Keyshawn's birthday is 2/1, so I didn't want it to overshadow his birthday. You know what I'm saying? So of course, me looking at the calendar again, 2/22/22.
So it was, and then I had surgery a week.
No, the week before.
The week before we were supposed to get married.
She has. Did you tell him in the last video?
Yeah, I told him I told y'all last video I have.
But for those that have not watched it,
for those who have not watched, I had to have a pacemaker replacement. So I had to get a new battery, and it was a week before we got. It was actually 2 weeks before we got married, because
she was trying to make sure that they could do the surgery and she could recover before 2/22/22.
Right. So that was that, and we got married.
We went to the courthouse. We saved some coin. A whole lot of coin. Because I'm not that chick that, I just gotta have the lavish, and that's why I was saying, like Nikki was saying, that that's not fair. Because even though in my first marriage, I had all the bells and whistles and rainbows and unicorns and shit, and that
would be a whole nother vlog.
That shit didn't last.
No. That would be a whole nother vlog, and this, that, and the third. But we got married on 2/22/22.
And I'll insert that picture of where we got that. The whole day was a whole, like, it was, I ain't gonna say chaos, but it was kind of chaotic because it was raining.
I was getting angry because we went to the judge.
We went to one courthouse annex.
Mm-hmm.
They do something there, but then we had to go to an actual judge
to let him
do the So the judge we went to couldn't do it. So we had to go downtown, wait on this judge.
We waited there by a good 3 hours.
No, we waited there for about an hour and a half.
No, it was not.
Because by the time we left from that,
you gotta remember, it was a case that they was doing some. So it was about a good 3 hours we had to fucking wait. It was good. It was wait a good 2.5, 3 hours we had to wait.
It was a good while. I ain't gonna put no time frame on it, but I know it was more than an hour.
Whatever the case may be.
Because they was in there doing like recordings of some case or something or another. And this is the kicker. The lady didn't know we was there to get married. So mind you, these people like falling out of the courthouse, the courtroom. And one lady was just like,
"Why y'all still sitting?"
Yeah, because she was like, she didn't been in and out, and she was just looking like, "Are y'all waiting on Judge such and such?" And I was like,
"Yeah,
mm-hmm." I was like, "This is where they told us to come," and you know.
So nonetheless, we finally got married.
And she cried.
I did. Because it was just like, you've been persistent and pursuing all this time for something real. You know what I'm saying? That's not the whole other situation. We wasn't on papers. So, I mean, But yeah,
to actually sign.
Actually on a dotted line, and to buy a ring, and for my wife to blurt out a date, which I feel like she did that ass backwards.
Again,
but nonetheless,
it all happened.
It all happened,
and here we are.
And here we are. Now look at you,
Mrs.
Brown. Mrs. Brown. You know, Mrs. Brown is in the building, and yeah. It's crazy.
We got a lifetime to live, baby. A future ahead of us that's so bright. God gonna say the same because we are good people. We are great people.
I'm grateful. That's it. That's all. I'm grateful. That's pretty much it, man. We've been.
We ain't had no bad times.
Yeah, we've
had great times, great memories.
We're still having
great memories in the making. I just need to.
You just need what?
Another
That's a whole other vlog. I'll let her elaborate on that. But yes, ma'am. Yeah. We had some great times. We are still having great times, and we will continue to have great times. Lord, say the same. So, yeah.
We are the Browns.
We are the Browns, and
and then we went to Pride.
We did go to Pride.
We went to Pride. Let me back up. We went to Pride
this year.
Was it this year?
Yeah, it was this year.
Yeah. So since we got married on 2/22/22, I had ordered these shirts off of Amazon that says I'm hers she's mine. But I had my best friend to put Mrs. Brown or established
Majestic Moments.
Yes, Majestic Moments by Nikki. Look her up on Instagram. I'm gonna insert the picture here. I had her do some stuff on the back for our names and our, because again, the pandemic had stopped all parades and festivities that are large crowds. So it was like we got so many congratulations that day we went to Pride, and it was decent out there. It was hot. I ain't gonna lie, but we
I was cool. My wife was just hot.
Yeah, but it was nice to be, to actually be out and to show that we got married in 2022. On that particular day, it was like everybody was just congratulating us and, did y'all get married on this day? And it was nice. So,
like I said, we are the Browns.
And welcome to our crazy, funny life.
Funny life, man. We in here. We is definitely in here.
Sky, stop eating shit. Our fur babies is Coco and Sky. Come here, girls, because they've been trying to get in here for the longest. Come here, Sky.
This is our fur babies. Come on. You say hi to the camera.
This is Coco Bella.
And this is Princess Sky. Yeah.
They need grooming and cuts right now. Well, this one does anyway. But this is Coco Bella.
Yeah.
And they spoiled to death. Thank you.
Spoiled right.
They are spoiled to death.
Spoiled right. Yeah.
So, that's my baby. We got her first. And then Bae didn't want her to Coco to be by herself, so she got her.
Where
she got
Sky. Going?
She thinks she can still climb on your shoulders. Oh. Okay, you want me to hold you too? Come on.
Just
they spoil y'all.
They are spoiled right. All right, get your head down. Good day.
Get down, mama.
Yeah. We are the Browns. This is us. So hopefully you will see more of us. In 2023 and 2023 and moving forward. Moving forward.
Yeah, we got some plans in the making, and just stick with us.
Please stick with us.
I mean, I know my channel. It was my channel, but I know the channel, MsKisha's Corner, is small, and I don't post consistently. But
she gonna start posting consistently
in 2023. I'll be able to
before
post
the end
more,
of the year.
Because the holidays is coming. So yeah, and also while I'm at it, y'all enjoy. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the Vlogmas intro. But y'all know I'm not consistent as I should be. Enjoy it. I'm going to put it in the next clip. So, for now, we'll talk to y'all later.
We out.
Bye.